and Research Institute, we warmly welcome our Managing Director and CEO, Lieutenant General Arjun Ray, our advisor to ITARI, Principal of Indus International School, Bangalore, Dr. Sarojini Rao, our colleagues from the Department of Educational Sciences, University of Helsinki, Dr. Jonna Kangas and Professor Sattu Prittinen, International Sales Manager, HY Plus, Center of Continuous Education, Ms. Mirka Gustafsson, our esteemed principals and leadership team from the Indus schools of Pune, Hyderabad, and Belgavi, guests, family members, and colleagues present with us this morning. This momentous occasion stands as a testament to the vision and mission of Indus institutions, Enomia Paratus, prepared for all challenges and dedicated to creating leaders of tomorrow. ITARI is at the forefront of this vision, developing teachers who are ready for the 21st century by putting humanity at the center. Our graduating teachers are set to cross a decisive milestone, becoming leaders in early childhood education who will inspire and nurture young minds. Leadership, as we know, is an action, not a position. It is an art, a belief, and a state of the heart and mind. True leadership is ultimately demonstrated through practice. Our teacher leaders are ready to apply 21st century transversal competencies in themselves and the children under their care, ensuring they thrive in an ever-evolving, volatile world. In a landscape where knowledge is rapidly becoming obsolete, the need of the hour are human-centric innovation based on empathy and creativity. We start the graduation program with the lighting of the lamp. I kindly request our CEO, Lieutenant General Arjun Ray, Dr. Sarojini Rao, and our esteemed and honored guest, Dr. Jonna Kangas, Professor Sattu, and Ms. Mirka Gustafsson to kindly light the lamp. The lighting of the lamp symbolizes the triumph over knowledge, hope over despair, and light over darkness. Thank you. At ITARI, we believe in placing humans at center stage. In this context, Nobel laureate Sri Rabindranath Tagore's poem, Where the Mind is Without Fear, has new relevance today. As teachers of early childhood education, we are committed to building a world where love, empathy, discipline, and respect are the cornerstones of global citizenship, fostering understanding and cooperation among diverse cultures and communities. Tagore's words, which we will now listen to, inspire us all to build a morally robust new world.
Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, जहाँ भय न रहे तन मन में मेरे, जहाँ मुक्ति से ज्ञान मिले. where the world has not been broken into fragments by war, where words do come out from the depth of truth. टुकड़े ना हुए तेरी सृष्टि के शब्दों में सच्चाई बसे है, where tireless driver stretches arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the desert of the habits, जहाँ कोशिश की बाहें परिपूर्णता को ढूंढे, विवेक की धारा ना सूखे कभी, शुष्क प्रथा की मिट्टी में, where the mind is laid forward by thee, into ever-running thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, my Father. तेरी शक्ति ले जाए मेरे मन को, मेरे भाव करम जहाँ पनपे, उस मुक्ति के स्वर्ग में ले चल प्रभु मेरे, पिता मेरे, love my country, मेरे देश को, love my country, मेरे देश को,
Thank you, Ms. Malika and Ms. Deepika, for that very inspiring rendition. As author Simon Sinek says, the lessons I'm learning is that I'm useless by myself. My success hinges entirely on the people I work with, the people who enlist themselves to join me in my vision. And it is my responsibility to see that they are working at their best capacity. This spirit is embodied by our director of ITARI, Dr. Palani. Ma'am, I kindly request you to welcome this esteemed gathering.
Dr. Rao, Professor Kangas, Professor Prittinen, Ms. Gustafsson, principals from Indus International School who are online, from Pune, Hyderabad and Belgaum, heads of Indus early learning centers, leaders from the Indus schools, colleagues, families of the graduating class, and graduates from the Postgraduate Programme in Early Childhood Education. Welcome. They say one of the defining characteristics of leadership thinking is the ability to predict and recognize a problem before it becomes an emergency. This very much holds true in this case, and it is my duty and honor to bring this to focus today. General Ray, in the winter CLR of 2016, talked about the foundational role of early childhood education in building not just great schools, but also in building great societies which are happier and who live a fulfilling life. In 2023 January, ITARI was commissioned with the beautiful assignment of finding a great international partner for early childhood education, and we are very happy that my team researched and worked on this project, and we are very proud that within few months, that is on 17th October 2023, we signed across the line with University of Helsinki. University of Helsinki, HY+, has been in existence from 1640. A fountainhead of research and intellectual thinking. Leaders in early childhood education. Thanks to your leadership, sir, and thanks to your advice, ma'am, today we are where we are. Today, the graduating class is not only learning some of the best practices from Helsinki's thoughts like phenomenon-based education, free play, child rights, and living a life which is purposeful, they're also leading from the ideas from Indus because of school leaders like Sonali Malhotra, Sasha Kwan, and Uttama Singh being the faculty on this program. We are grateful to you, sir and ma'am, for this vision that you've given us. It has now become our tradition at ITARI for the graduating class to choose a color and to be inspired by that color to live the life for that year and beyond. Our campus is resplendent with the Aparajita flower, which is available in abundance. Aparajita, for my Finnish friends, comes from the Sanskrit word which means indefatigable, cannot be defeated. And we are very happy to find a similar sister flower in Finland. It is the bluebell or the bellflower. This defies the winter snow and springs all over the wilderness in Finland. This indefatigability, may this be the spirit for the graduating class. May you lead generations of leaders who today, if they are 2 and 3 years old, would become full-fledged adults in 2044 and beyond. With research and longevity, they are going to live a very long life. And this spirit of indefatigability is going to teach them persistence, grit, and lifelong learning. May that be the spirit for this graduating class. I will only close with one small statement from Tirukkural. Tirukkural is an ancient text for my Finnish friends. Many of the Indians would know. It just says, Tammin, tammakkal ariyudamai maanilattu mannirkallam inidu. What it means is, it is our duty and responsibility to raise the next generation to be more intelligent, to be more capable than us. This means that raising a generation of intellectuals, wise people who will invest in the well-being of the entire universe is our responsibility. With these words, I congratulate you and I thank everybody here for being here today. Welcome to the graduation.
Thank you, ma'am. We are honored to have with us Lieutenant General Arjun Ray, a distinguished leader and visionary, and the esteemed recipient of the Vishist Seva Medal and the Param Vishist Seva Medal. At ITARI, we see him as a hero with 1,000 faces. As Joseph Campbell describes, General Ray has turned life's challenges into opportunities, using them to define a higher purpose. Following Campbell's hero's journey, he gives back by inspiring each one of us to pursue a greater vision. In light of this, we invite you, sir, to deliver the keynote address to the teacher leaders gathered here today.
Dr. Sarojini Rao, Professor Jonna, your distinguished colleagues from the Helsinki University, Dr. Mala Palani, and ladies and gentlemen. In the time which has been given to me, I would like to share with you my vision for early education in the age of artificial intelligence. Generation Beta, born between 2025, which is just 2 or 3 months away, and 2039, will be the biggest challenge in school education, not early education only, but in K-12 education. It will be the biggest challenge with whatever we have experienced in the past 300 years. And if we don't ramp up to address this challenge, the consequences could be dystopian. I say this with not just to create cognitive dissonance in you, but this is the reality which is staring us in the face, and I would not like to mince my words on this. The dystopian consequences are going to be over-reliance on machine thinking over human thinking. Are we going to accept a society where machine thinking is equal to or surpasses human thinking, even in our day-to-day affairs? Widening skill gaps in the workplace, diminished critical thinking because we have outsourced our thinking to AI. So, diminished critical thinking and creativity, increased prevalence of mental health issues. Ladies and gentlemen, you have no idea of the tsunami that is already hitting us on mental health issues. And our unpreparedness of our students as adults to tackle global issues like climate change and ethical dilemmas. If we do not adapt our complete education system, this could potentially lead to societal stagnation, economic decline, and lack of global competitiveness. The start point is early education. Beta children's formative and generational years will coincide with 4 critical issues and developments. Rapid progress of AI and AGI. The probability of singularity, where machine thinking will surpass human thinking. Virtual reality and unprecedented technological immersion for them. For these children, as young as 2 years old, 1 year old, iPads, mobile phones and gaming stations are an extension of their nervous system. It is part of their biology. There's nothing to do about it. There's no point in us ranting and saying, this should not happen, this shouldn't happen. It is a part of them. We can't amputate this. And their key characteristics, according to all the studies that have been done, they have a preference for online learning. How many of us are aware of that? They are not interested in plasma on paper. They want everything online. So 90% of their engagement is going to be on digital platforms. They are visual learners, having a strong preference for video and multimedia content. They are immersed in technologies, particularly VR and AR. They have very short attention spans. Their working vocabulary is poor. It may be restricted to just about 100, 150 words. And the good news is they have preference for collaborative learning. Ladies and gentlemen, the current educational environment, particularly our early education systems, are not geared to grapple with this development. We are not ready for the beta children. Another 2 months, they start giving birth. And time is of essence. So if you look at the current landscape now in early education system, if you look at on a panoramic view over there, is characterized by 4 or 5 very key factors. Overprotection in the real world and underprotection in the digital world. And this is the primary reason why children born after 1995 are now called the anxious generation. As I speak to you today, 49% of college students in America are suffering from symptoms of depression and anxiety. 51% Indian youth, according to Deloitte, are suffering from mental health issues. And therefore, I feel that this is an area which has to be addressed. There is widespread advocacy for providing a technology-free environment right up to the age of 7, extendable up to 10, that don't allow them to touch iPads and mobile phones. For beta kids, where technology is part of their cognitive framework, it is suicidal to do that. It is regressive to do that, because this will lead to emotional withdrawals and mental health issues which will impact on the learning potential, period. Third is, in the absence in most countries of unstructured and unsupervised free play, it's absolutely imperative for cognitive, emotional, and social development. This is because experience and not information is the key for emotional development. Regrettably, the replacement of free physical play with internet play is deeply concerning. Ladies and gentlemen, childhood is an apprenticeship. It's an apprenticeship for learning skills and competencies for future success. And children by nature are anti-fragile, and they must continue to be anti-fragile. And this is a big challenge in our societies today. We get rattled up, we get displaced completely psychologically if something is different or there's a failure on our part. How do we bounce back? Not only do we bounce back, we should bounce back higher than where we were before. Free play is therefore crucial. In India, it is missing. To the best of my knowledge, in India, it is missing. It is unstructured, unsupervised. That is the key. I would say that I would like to compliment Dr. Rao on this. The new free play area that has been set up on the campus over here, I think meets a lot of the requirements of what I am talking about. Fourthly, inadequate teacher preparation. Few countries like Finland are renowned for teacher preparation in the early childhood education system. In our country, unfortunately, most people feel this is not important. 11th and 12th, cracking JEE and NEET is more important. Invest our time, money and resources there. What they do not understand is that 90% of the human brain develops by the age of 5 and the balance 10% by 25. And if you miss this window, it is not reversible. Scientifically, it can't be reversed. I would say that the first 5 years are more critical than 11th and 12th or the rest of their life. If you get this wrong, you got everything wrong, you can't rectify it. At ITARI and our Indus Early Learning Centers, we need to enhance teacher preparation, particularly in areas like developmental psychology, the neuroscience of child psychology, play-based learning strategies, social and emotional development, and addressing potential mental health issues faced by beta kids due to their digital immersion. I'd also like to complete this landscape by the gap in parental involvement. There is a pressing need for increasing awareness, ladies and gentlemen, in parental education on effectively supporting children, the beta kids, in the digital age. And I mentioned to you about the human brain development, how critical it is, and we can't reverse it, we have to get it right now. So parental education in this area is very, very important. So therefore, I am going to present a case for technology integration into early childhood education. And early childhood are the beta kids. They are born in plasma. Their placenta is plasma. Please understand that. They are different to all other kids. By 2040, AI and automation will be contributing up to $15.7 trillion to global economy. And 50% of the jobs, we don't know what those jobs are going to be when these kids graduate. We don't even know what skills those jobs will demand over there. At least 50% of those jobs do not exist. Beta children, the first batch, have a limited window of only 15 years. We have to get our act together in the first 15 years, starting from my birthday on the 1st of January. That's the only window we have to prepare for this technology-driven world. And the current attitudes of parents and educators, I feel, is a barrier, a significant barrier, which needs to be overcome. We need to have strategies for that. We cannot repeat the educational mistakes we have made over the last 300 years, as a result of which the factory model is still in vogue in most countries. Therefore, immediate action is required to integrate technology into the curriculum of beta kids. I recommend we should define our early childhood curriculum not as IB or IGCSE or whatever. The curriculum is STEAM age: science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics, and humanities. This must be the cornerstone of early childhood education. We should not get trapped in these dedicated syllabi which are given by various countries and organizations. This approach, the STEAM approach, is interdisciplinary. It encourages agency, creativity, critical thinking, and fosters ethical reasoning skills. Children have a natural affinity for STEAM, which many of us are not even aware of. They have distinct advantages over adults, all of us in this room, in empathy, critical thinking, conceptual understanding, music, language, grammar, mathematics, and moral imagination. Therefore, they will take to STEAM like fish takes to water. That is the sort of domain they have been born in, and they are going to live the rest of their life. Therefore, I feel that STEAM labs, STEAM age, is an ideal proving ground for reinforcing critical thinking, creativity, and developing biliterate brains. One side of the brain that can do paper reading, and one side of the brain that can do plasma reading. And therefore, we need to design a STEAM lab, a modified STEAM lab for children, for the small children there. I would also like ITARI in their syllabi to include the 4 rules of co-intelligence, epitomized by Ethan Malik in his famous book which has just come out, one of the most highly recommended books in AI. And he has drawn down 4 rules which leaders and educators must keep in mind at all ages and all levels. Include AI in all activities. That is collaboration. The ultimate collaboration is human intelligence and artificial intelligence. So, in whatever we do, we must include them. So, let us say I'm a writer, I'm an author, I'm writing something over there. Yesterday, while I was traveling back, I had a chat with Cloud 3, and I said that we have got so many designers in our schools. I think they are getting a bit stagnated. I've been receiving requests that what are the alternative career paths. I have got this in mind over there. Can you translate this into a science fiction novella of 16 pages along with your ideas? In 3 minutes, the novella was ready. That is the speed of artificial intelligence. The very fact that I get requests, what is our career paths? Why don't you have a conversation with artificial intelligence? They'll tell you so many other things you can do. I could ask them to write a poem, compose a musical piece, a drama. But AI has to be included in all activities. That is the essence, decanted essence of collaboration. We must know the limits of AI, work with AI to support decision making, that is data analytics. Unfortunately, I have not seen any data analytics in early years. And I think we need to seriously consider how data analytics, because if they're going to live in a world which is technology driven, the data has to be there. And keep on improving your use of AI to make it work better with you. Therefore, for teacher development, teacher training, how can AI help me? To take collaborative learning model to very high level, central to our approach in Indus, the mantra in collaborative learning at the childhood level, early childhood level will be teacher plus beta plus robot. Teacher plus beta plus robot. We are already working, Vignesh is here, we are already working on AI powered robots at the scale of 1:5 kids in the classrooms who will work alongside human educators for these kids who will be arriving in your early learning centers in the next 2 years. For personalized learning experiences, for providing real-time feedback, language acquisition, and how to mitigate potential mental health issues. In addition, each kid will have a learning companion robot, humanoid, to support individual child's social emotional development, language acquisition, storytelling, communication, learning disabilities, etc., etc. And hopefully, our prototypes will be ready by 31st of December. I would also like the design thinking process to be modified. If children till the age of 5 are 98% geniuses, according to the NASA survey done by George Land in 1968, and it declines to 30% when they join grade 6 and 15% when they leave school there and 2% when they are adults over there, I think they will again take like fish to water, design thinking process to nurture and sustain their creative potential as they go through school. I have spoken about free play, and I would say that in free play, while making the programs, I feel early childhood leaders should give more recess time. Now it is just one of those activities, okay, we got a break, run off to the play area. No, they should have more recess time, because that is the age where they learn more from experience and less from chalk talk or from information or from lectures or from any activities in the classroom. I have spoken about parental engagement and education. I'll emphasize professional development for child educators. It's absolutely imperative. To bring this vision to life, Indus Early Learning Centers must invest heavily in in-service teacher training programs for early educators. Time, money and resources. And comprehensive programs must integrate AI, STEAM concepts and digital literacy into the teaching practices. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, this transition to a technology integrated early education program is ambitious, but it is necessary. We are today facing the greatest rewiring and reprogramming of childhood in human history. 50,000 years we came on the planet. Today we are facing the greatest rewiring and reprogramming of the child's brain. Swift action is therefore imperative. And the future of our children and the future of society depends on how quickly we adapt and innovate in early education. I would recommend that the next early education course could incorporate some of these features in our programs which we are conducting over here. And definitely at Indus, all educators, it is mandated that all educators up to grade 2 will do this course. And when new teachers join, it will be part of their job description that this is the condition before they accept the job. So by embracing this vision, we can not only redefine early education, we will redefine K-12 education. Because these kids are going to go to K-12. By the time they are 15 years, that is one generation, they will be preparing for their DP exams. And henceforth they will be in college. So this has got implications completely for school education also. So school education will also have to be reorganized to foster the early childhood technology intensive environment so that they carry on. By embracing this vision, we will triumph over this greatest threat which we see to education and to human evolution. Though this is a commencement address, but I am prepared to answer any questions. These are my views, and we can examine them, debate them, discuss them, but time is running out. So, K-12 education, the unlocking has to start from early education, and that unlocking process has to continue in the primary years, the middle years, and the senior years. Thank you very much. Once again, I wish you all the very best, wherever you are. And please work on these. Don't have to wait for ITARI to start, or Helsinki, Finland to start working on it. They will be doing it. We'll look at it. But meanwhile, you should start diving into these plasma pools around you over there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. As always, you have challenged us in our thinking. These words will ever leave a lasting impact in our actions. Yes, absolutely.
You should thank me only when they have been implemented.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of Indus Training and Research Institute, we would like to thank our Lieutenant General Arjun Ray and our advisor to ITARI, Dr. Rao, for their vision for early childhood education at all Indus schools, and to kindly accept our token of appreciation. We are truly grateful, sir and ma'am, for the opportunities you have given us in being able to engage with the postgraduate program in early childhood education. Thank you, sir. Today is a momentous occasion as we come together to celebrate the hard work, dedication, and achievement of a remarkable group of educators. The completion of the postgraduate program in early childhood education represents not just a significant academic milestone, but a profound commitment to shaping the future of our young learners. Your journey through this program has equipped you with knowledge, innovative strategies, and a deeper understanding of child development, all of which will empower you to make an impact in the lives of your learners. It is with this honor and pride that we confer this diploma to each of you. This symbolizes your dedication to strive towards excellence in early childhood education and our commitment to lead the next generation with compassion and cultivate a love for lifelong learning. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you this morning Dr. Jonna Kangas, a distinguished Finnish researcher in early childhood education, renowned for her groundbreaking contributions to pedagogical methods and teacher training practices. Dr. Kangas holds the title of Adjunct Professor and PhD in Education and serves as the Director of the Blended Teacher Training Program for Early Childhood Education. Her extensive publication in leading international education journals reflect her expertise in early childhood. It is my great pleasure to invite our Director, Dr. Palani, and Dr. Jonna Kangas to commence this conferral ceremony.
Professor Jonna, it's an honor to present to you the 3 faculty members who now graduate as HY Plus University of Helsinki accredited early childhood education teacher educators. Ms. Sonali Malhotra, Ms. Sasha Kwan, Ms. Uttama Singh. Ladies and gentlemen, they are simultaneously awarded 3 diplomas: postgraduate diploma in teaching early childhood education, postgraduate diploma in mentoring the mentors for early childhood education, and postgraduate diploma in teacher education in early childhood education. Congratulations. I call upon you, Ms. Sonali Malhotra, to receive the honors. Ms. Sasha Kwan. Ms. Uttama Singh. Dr. Kangas, I request you to now award the certificates and diplomas to the mentors and to the teachers. Thank you.
Ms. Pooja Grover and Ms. Anuradha Krishnamurthy. Ms. Prajita Bapat, and Ms. Bharati Amit Chimnani. Ms. P. A. Sujata and Ms. Nibha Rani Bora. Ms. Ria Fira and Ms. Angelica Fernandez. Ms. Karisma Melvani and Ms. Gloria Baderskar. Ms. Sabha Yusuf Darvish and Ms. Brunda M.M. Ms. Nilima Sadavarthi and Ms. Shivani Mehrotra. Ms. Rupa Hemanand and Ms. Vasanti Guy Vanathayan. Ms. Helen Furtado and Ms. Maria Rogers. Ms. Debadeepa Mukhopadhyay and Ms. Dubasi Deepika. Thank you, Dr. Jonna. Dr. Rao is generous in spirit as well as in practice. She truly lives the Indus values of love, empathy, discipline, and respect. In so many ways, she also role models the ITARI value of innovation by partnering with exponential technologies to personalize learning. It is only natural that she has been a winning principal leading Indus International School, Bangalore for 16 years to the topmost rank consistently. It is under her leadership that Indus International School, Bangalore has won world recognition. Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, has recently nominated Indus International School, Bangalore for its unique innovation in using the collaborative learning model to personalize student learning. We at ITARI are inspired and motivated by her unfailing encouragement and servant leadership. Ma'am, you are the best practitioner of the new role of the teacher in the age of AI. We call upon you to address the graduating class.
General Ray, Dr. Mala Palani, Dr. Jonna Kangas, Professor Sattu, Ms. Mirka Gustafsson, I hope I've got the pronunciation right, and a graduating class of 2024, faculty ITARI, my colleagues from the school, good morning to all of you. After General Ray's talk, anything spoken seems very hollow, because his talk was so strong, profound, and scary. I was just telling General Ray as we were just having a chat that it is actually, for school leaders and early educators, it is a very, very uncomforting, disturbing situation, a future that we will have to deal with. Coming back to all of you, today marks an occasion as you complete your journey in consolidating yourself as early childhood educators, a part of it. It's not complete, the journey is not complete, it's just a part, and you know what the future holds. The impact you'll have on the lives of many children and families is inestimable, especially the beta generation. And like we all know that early childhood education is not a job. You have made a choice. You've made a choice that demands patience, creativity, and unwavering commitment to nurturing young minds. Therefore, as early childhood educators, General Ray has already spoken about it, but I will just reiterate a few of the aspects. You're expected to create environments where curiosity and imagination is part of your everyday curriculum and does not happen once a while. So every day, every minute that you are there, creativity and imagination is the only way ahead. And needless to say, the early years are crucial for cognitive, social, and emotional development. Your nurturing will lay the foundation for lifelong learning and values. Values is something that machines can't do as yet, and at least for the next few years. So values is something which is still in your hands, and make sure that you nurture values and you work on lifelong learning with your young minds. Your understanding of the fact that play is not just fun is very, very important. The Finns are known for it, and through play you will foster critical thinking, problem solving, and social skills. And our jungle gym is something which has just come up a week back, and we would like our friends from the other schools and even from outside Bangalore to please have a visit there. Your motivation and guidance will help our young minds develop a positive self-image and resilience to deal with any challenges. This is so important because they are growing up in an age where future is uncertain and future is changing at a lightning speed. There is uncertainty and there is change as well. So the only thing that will keep them going is a vision. And vision again is something which is right now beyond the purview of technology and AI. So helping them discover a vision for themselves is very, very important. And of course, we all know that vision goes beyond learning numbers and alphabets. And to achieve all of this, you have to be mindful of a few aspects. First, work closely with parents. General Ray spoke about it as well. creating a supporting network for each child is very, very important, and this has to be deliberate and done in a scientific manner. When we say network, it does not mean just socializing with parents, but dealing with them in a scientific manner. Secondly, you must constantly evolve. Seek out new research and continue to grow as professionals. Without research, any kind of training, your certificates are meaningless. In fact, General Ray's, every time we meet and we talk on research, he says that even if you're selling hot dogs on the road, you have to research. And we are in the field of education which is changing almost every day. So by nature, unfortunately, teachers do not research. World over. This is not just an Indian problem, this is world over. So the focus is more on completing syllabus and teaching skills. And therefore, it is very, very important. I think that is the most important thing for you to understand, that you have to be continuously evolving and learning in this field. Understand clearly that the importance of your role as childhood educators, because your actions can influence perceptions. Many communities and parents, especially in the Asian countries, feel that investment in time and money has to be made in senior school or higher education. And like General Ray had brought out, that especially in professional courses like engineering and medicine. So your practices should convince the public, should convince everybody that you have the most important age group in your hands, in your care. The path ahead will have challenges, like every day we have challenges. There will be days when time constraints tempt you to prioritize structure over creative freedom. Learn to balance the imbalance. As you graduate today, let your classrooms be places where every child feels empowered to have a unique purpose. I would like to compliment Dr. Mala Palani, Mrs. Sonali Malhotra, Sasha Kwan, Anuttama Singh, and of course, our colleagues from Finland, Dr. Jonna Kangas, and the entire team for facilitating this excellent course. Thank you and congratulations once again.
Thank you, ma'am, for your wisdom and insights. We commit to work towards our continuous self-transformation through reflective practices in order to bring about lifelong learning in our children. Professor Sattu Prittinen has a diverse background in the field of early childhood education, including experience as a teacher, and she has held managerial positions in early childhood settings. She has been involved in international collaborations in teacher education programs and other skill-building teacher training schools in Finland. She has been instrumental in working closely with our teachers on the program to develop their mentoring skills with an emphasis on collaboration, collective intelligence, and self-growth. I invite you, Professor Prittinen, to kindly award the certificates to our teachers. Ms. Malika Paul and Ms. Aina Jha. Ms. Anjali Kudale and Ms. Anuja Kelkar. Miss Atulu Lakshmi Prasanna, Miss Badar Unisa Begum. Miss Deepika Singh, Miss Dipti Rani Bhimkar. Miss Hari Deepika Oruganti, Miss Isha Garg. Miss Santosha Lakshmi Medipalli, Miss Maitri Barwa. Miss Malvika Ganapati, Miss Namrata. Miss Neha Bora, Miss Pranya Honaward, Miss E.S. Priyadarshini, Miss Priyanka, Miss Rashmi Kaur, Miss Richa Satyavali, Miss Ritika Gaonkar, Miss Rupal Patel, Miss Sandeep Dhillon, Miss Sangeeta Rao, Thank you, Professor Sattu Prittinen. The time has come to celebrate. Dr. Kangas has been a pivotal force in developing a robust early childhood education program that aligns seamlessly with the vision of the Indus Training and Research Institute to place the human back at the center. Her collaboration with ITARI has been instrumental in guiding faculty and teachers towards understanding and implementing high-quality early childhood education. Her dedication to advancing early childhood teacher education and her invaluable partnership with Indus is truly unparalleled. It is with great honor that I invite you, Dr. Kangas, to kindly address the gathering.
Dear CEO of Indus Trust, Lieutenant General Ray, and Dr. Rao, Dr. Palani, and ITARI faculty, staff of early childhood education, and especially you, the graduating students, our today's stars. It is my great pleasure to stand here in front of you as the academic leader of this program. Around half a year ago, we embarked a journey together, a journey into a new teacher education centered around the transformative concept of reflective practice and playful learning. This innovative approach, rooted in the last education research, represents a step in nurturing educators who can profoundly impact the lives of young children. Early education is the foundation upon which a child's future, also the academic success, but also personal development, is built. We celebrate today a significant milestone in the journey that each of you have undertaken with dedication and open mind. In my speech today, I am going to refer to education as a journey, and maybe in your minds you can look back to the mapping activities we have been doing throughout the whole program. This is not just a destination, but marker along a lifelong path, an educational journey that began long before this moment and will continue long after. Your experience in early childhood education professional development program has been one of exploratory, discovery, and transformation. In Indian culture, education is seen as an eternal pilgrimage, guiding us from ignorance to wisdom. This journey is not about reaching a final destination, but it's about the continuous processes of learning and evolving. As you reflect on the paths you have followed, you will see how each step in this program has been part of your evolution as educators, shaping your teacher identity and the professional growth we have been talking so much during the meetings, sessions, and the courses. Along the way, you encountered the crucial turning point of self-efficacy. This belief in your own abilities has been your compass in this journey, guiding you through challenges and helping you navigate the complexities of the profession. You were not passive travelers. You were active agents of learning. You took control of your journey, setting your own course and pushing beyond the boundaries of what you once thought possible. In any journey like this, we might face some challenges and obstacles and then overcome them. In Finland, there is a saying, and now you don't have to repeat after me. Antaa tulla lunta tupaan. Antaa tulla lunta tupaan. Literally meaning, don't mind the snow in the house, just dig it out. It means and speaks of the resilience in the face of adversity. Similarly, you encountered the landscape of competence building. Not a simple task, acquiring new skills and competencies and knowledges, but integrating them in your teaching practices, very deep into the identity that you are as teachers. Just as a traveler gains experience from the roads they walk, you have grown more competent with each steps, believe me, preparing yourself to meet the ever-changing needs of the children you are teaching every day. Reflective practice has been another significant strength in your journey, where you paused to look back, maybe take a cup of tea and a snack when reflecting, considering the paths taken and decide the direction ahead. In Indian philosophy, reflection is a vital true understanding. Your journey has been enriched by these moments of introspection, where you question assumptions, reassess strategies, and refine approaches. We could not but just give you the map, the direction, maybe hand some tools, some equipment for the journey. But you have taken the responsibility of leading your travels. You took the agency. You made the decisions. Playfulness may often seen as detour by some, not by me, as you know, has been a vital and joyous part of this journey. Play is a profound way of engaging with the world, allowing exploration, experimentation, and discovery of new pathways. You have embraced playfulness in your teaching, I know it, reading your papers, recognizing the powerful means of learning, both for your students, but also for yourself. Through play, you have discovered new ways of connect with your students, making the learning journey enjoyable and meaningful for them also. As you progressed, you also encountered a vast expanse of the transversal competencies, skills that transcend specific subject, enabling you guide your students across diverse learning landscapes. Critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication are the future tools that will help us, but especially your young students, navigate their own journeys in the complex and interconnected world. And you also have equipment yourself with these competencies, ensuring that you are not just travelers, but guides capable of leading also others in their education journey. Now, as we stand in this juncture, ready to continue your learning, it is important to remember that this moment is not end, but a way station. The road ahead is full of opportunities to learn, grow, and inspire. Your journey as educator is a lifelong one, and each of you has the potential to make a profound impact of the lives of young students, helping them embark on their own education journey with confidence and curiosity. In conclusion, let me share with you a thought from ancient Sanskrit scriptures. And now I have to admit, this is my learning journey and it's still going on, but let's try this. Ano va draktavo yantu vishavatat. May God good and noble thoughts come to you from all directions. As you continue this path, may you remain open to new ideas, eager to learn from every experience, committed to guiding your student with wisdom and compassion. And I hope also play little. Your journey has only just begun, and the road ahead, maybe challenging, is full of promise. I want to congratulate you with full of my heart and thank you letting us be part of this journey. Maybe guiding you a little bit, but the more you have teach us. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kangas, for that very inspiring address. With this, we come to conclude the graduation ceremony for the postgraduate program. It is my honor to invite our Head of Department, Ms. Sonali Malhotra, to deliver the vote of thanks. Ms. Malhotra has been an extraordinary guiding force throughout our journey in the postgraduate program. As both a program lead and a mentor, her unwavering support and confidence have value to us. We are deeply grateful for her unparalleled commitment and encouragement.
Good morning, everyone. The idea of globalization was first advanced in 1983 by the American economist and Harvard University professor Theodore Levitt. And he said, creativity is thinking up new things, but innovation is doing new things. And our partnership today is somewhat like an innovative process. Today is not the end of a momentous occasion. It is indeed the beginning. It is my great honor to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the ITARI family and postgraduates graduating today. We would like to express our deepest gratitude to our visionary founder, MD and CEO, Lieutenant General Arjun Ray. Sir, the perspectives that you give us through the STEAM H mindset are definitely challenging, but definitely we are sure they will pay the innovative solutions and ideas to cater to the new beta generation starting 2025. A heartfelt thank you to Dr. Sarojini Rao. Her support to put together this new family of early years has definitely seen so many dreams and hopes for us. And ma'am, we will definitely work hard to fulfill them. To our dynamic ITARI Director, Dr. Palani, who literally walked the snow with us in -10 degrees. And that's where resilience and risk-taking started. Personally, it taught the ECE team that how culturally we are protected. We were not even technology-minded. So when we went to supermarkets, there was nobody to attend to us, only QR codes. So slowly and gradually, the human touch is diminishing from services. And we are seeing an educated India where even the support staff, their generations and children are outnumbering ours in professions and education. We are honored to be part of a cohesive unit. And we thank the CEO, University of Helsinki Center for Continuing Education HY+, Mr. Kimmo Kapioki, for partnering with all of us, HY+, University of Helsinki, and ITARI. We learned that two cultures can be so different, but they make us similar if we pursue a joint vision. We have built a profound rapport with professors across the university. Dr. Jonna Kangas curated the program with exceptional care and wisdom. We had never ever heard of child rights, natural, unstructured play, scaffolding. These were our new vocabulary, and we looked at our curriculum with new eyes. Professor Sattu, she helped us to turn the compass inward. Dr. Heidi, Professor Yenny, and of course, Miss Evelina Leitinen and Miss Mirka Gustafsson, who were the voice of our reflections. At ITARI, this program would not be possible without so many people behind the scene. Our heartfelt thanks to Vice Principal Mr. Partho Banerjee, Mr. Vinod Kumar, Head of ICT Mr. Akash, Head of Transport, Mr. Tejas, Mr. Raj Mohan. Our sincere thanks to Mr. Thiru, Mr. Sudeep, all the support staff, photography, and of course, our family at ITARI who have worked behind the scenes for us. To the parents and families of our graduates, yes, it was challenging. We've given up many, many nights and family days and weekends to graduate today, and we could not have done it without the support of your family and their understanding. But I'm sure when they see that there's nothing like work-life balance, our purpose drives us through days and nights. And finally, to the graduating class of 2024, heartiest congratulations. A special mention to the new faculty, Ms. Sasha Kwan and Ms. Uttama Singh. Your support, the countless conversations, reflections, shared research, and of course, I'm very grateful to have and lead such a team. Thank you so much. Special mentions to Ms. Rachel and Ms. Riddhi. Thank you so much. Ms. Simran, Ms. Rama, for all that you do. And finally, I just want to leave you with our motto, aligned with our ever evolving vision, in omnia paritas, prepared for all challenges. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Malhotra. I request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem. Congratulations, class of 2024. I request our CEO, Lieutenant General Arjun Ray, Dr. Rao, Dr. Palani, Dr. Kangas, Professor Prittinen, and Ms. Mirka Gustafsson to kindly join us for a formal photograph with the graduating batch at the stairway of the ITARI auditorium.